Hello there, ladies and gents. Charity, that's something I've touched on a few occasions in the past. I'm one of those people that love those that give, but prefer those that give and keep it to themselves and keep it under wraps, and just wish nothing from the public. You know, they don't want the kudos that goes with it and the backslapping and all that palaver. And just a couple of things to go through today. I mean, I heard you a couple of days ago now, Graham Souness praising Fergie, that's Alex Ferguson, for giving £20,000 to the Deborah charity, which is great. It's fantastic, and maybe Fergie didn't want anybody to know. I don't know, but all I will say is, for all he gave £20,000, and it's a lot of money, and it's great that he's given it, and it really, really is. I'm sure it'll help the charity immensely. That £20,000 to Fergie is the same as me giving £4 or £5. It really is. That's the difference in what we both have. If I give £4 or £5, I don't want anybody knowing about it, and I give it for the sake of giving. But I know it's not going to be talked about because there's loads of people giving £4 or £5. If Graham Souness bringing it up was just to try to get other people in the media, and other well-known maybe sporting folk, because Fergie's from a sporting background, to give as well and to try and get somewhere near that and to match that, then I'm all for him announcing what Fergie gave, and that's absolutely great. But for me, charity's all about, because I've seen it again this morning, George Michael, they went through the various bits and pieces he gave while he was still alive. We've mentioned it before on here, I think months ago, when I was mentioning Simon Cowell and the way he does his charitable stuff, e.g. everybody knows about it, and then you had George Michael on the other side of the coin where nobody knows about it. George gave things to viewers and guests on This Morning without anybody knowing at all until he died, and he did that all through his life from what I've been told, and that's the kind of charitable donations that I like, when people give, as I say, for no reason other than wanting to give and wanting to help. Those that give and publicise it and push it, I'm not into. But as I say, great that Fergie's given what he's give, absolutely fantastic. But I would suggest it's like me giving £5, or like some of you giving £5, £10 or £15. It's not a life-changing amount by any means. As I say, maybe I'm taking it all wrong. Maybe Fergie didn't want anybody to know. He might have been ringing Graham Souness and saying, "You shouldn't have told anybody that, Graham. I'd rather have you kept that to yourself." I just do hope that Souness has mentioned it, because he's hoping, as I say, other people in the media and in sport will try to do similar to Fergie, because obviously the bigger donations help more, and it helps the overall total to mount up. Anyway, just my thoughts. You know, as I say, I think I like George Michael. I think that's what it is. I liked his ways. I liked what he did. And he's sadly missed. 60 this week, is it? Would have been. What a sad loss. Great performer. Great singer. Wonderful voice. And from what I can gather, an all-round nice guy.